Alright, so we now have a side thing over here. This must be the Hall of Justice? Yeah, okay, so this must be the witness the trial part. Wow, 20% magic resistance? And 10 oh, we only get one or the other. Oh. Get me the focus. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing mana. So yeah, let me take that.
Huh, interesting.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Eilith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was known for his cruelty and decadence. When after a fight, his equally disliked brother attempted to kill him, Arif fled all the way to the top of the Grey Tower, into his shrine. But his brother, sword in hand, followed. A fight ensued in which both of them were fatally wounded. Ever since, the hall has stood as a symbol for justice.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
It's a big place.
Pray tell.
Hello. So what's going on here?
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers?
Oh, we get her,
yes,
don't we?
I did.
She's a team member,
and I would
for
do
sure.
it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Jesus.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finnanmere.
Wow.
You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
My God.
That's tough.
That's rough, buddy.
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elves said about Aeonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the Purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Nortander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
God. And you know she was in the right. You know that the soldiers were there trying, most likely trying to... Oh.
So they still haven't thrown you into a dungeon, have they?
Wow.
What's your problem?
My problem? Maybe that Isamo Tahar's child is allowed to run around the keep and wear the Northander badge like none of what your father did ever happened.
I risked my life to help Northander, and my father wanted to kill me for it. You're aware of that, right?
That's what you'd like people to believe, isn't it? Well, here's what I think really happened. You saw that you couldn't escape with your father when the Wolf Guard came to get you. So, you decided to play traitor instead.
If that were true, I would have rejoined the rebellion the first chance I got.
Maybe you tried. Or maybe there's a bigger scheme behind all this, and you're just waiting for the right moment to stab the crown in the back. I'll make sure you see the light one day, Tahar. Trust me. I will.
It's going to feel real good when we kill this lady.
Understood.
But in reality, what she really needs is like therapy. She's holding on to so much anger, and she has nowhere to send it, so then she just buries it inside this new faith and then just like directs it at all these people that have nothing to do with the core of her anger. Not that this game's going to address that, and we're probably just going to end up chopping her head off. And I'm okay with that too.
Yes.
Repression's so much better for the plot. It is. It is.
Let's see.
Because it just makes it that much better when you finally kill her, right? Because she's talking so much shit.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky,
I
stands
get
the
it.
Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
Cheerie's just like off with her
Here we
head.
are. Now let's find the
Oh, this
Lord
is cool.
Marshal and the General.
Yeah, they're probably
You know,
in the Hall of War.
I always
You know,
appreciate
Tahar,
a cool
there's
statue
something I've been
in
wondering
fantasy.
about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Look at all these cool statues.
It just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You hate statues like that in real life? I don't like statues like that in real life because sometimes they kind of represent something that's usually not great. But in fantasy,
All right,
I like
here
them.
we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. I just... Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
Now would you look at that?
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics
Statues
are
are
conducted,
overrated? You're overrated!
but also where
This
emissaries
whole-
and diplomats from
this
other
whole gosh
empires
darn
are first
world's
received when
overrated.
visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason. Once one has walked on the marble floors, through the gilded arches, and beneath the eyes of the many statues that adorn its giant halls.
Well, there are also some more monuments that are the, like, remembrance monuments, right? Like, those ones are... I don't want to say I like those. I don't like a giant wall of names of people who died. It's like, that's not the right word. I don't even know how to say it, but like those ones, like the remembrance stuff. A place to grieve and remember. Respect? Yeah, I respect them? Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. That's better than saying like. Like, oh man, I love those walls with a bunch of dead people's names on it. I love them. You know, like, that just sounds weird to say like in that context.
Mm-hmm.
Respect the intent. Ah, okay.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time.
I said
The
good
cure
day.
is within reach, and we...
You've had your time. And what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
Tahar, get over here.
Oh,
we don't have
Witcher?
all day.
It's The Witcher! Actually, I don't know if it's out yet, but I think there is a Netflix animated movie coming out where, I forget the actor's name, but the guy who plays him in the movies is reprising the Witcher's role in that. But what's also really interesting is that Jaskier is in this animated movie, and the live action actor is Jaskier. So in this animated movie, we have the video game Geralt speaking with the live action Jaskier, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's out yet, but I do want to watch it. Can I talk to you? What is this icon?
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
I can't help but think about the beginning of Warcraft 3. That also begins with a plague that was eventually found out to be caused by the Dreadlords, right? They were causing people to turn into undead. Arthas did nothing wrong. He did a couple things wrong. Listen, I can forgive Arthas, but he killed... What's his face? The dwarf guy. He killed the dwarf guy, and he kills Uther, right? Like, he kills two really cool characters, so I can't forgive him for that.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occur.
Was it Ironbeard?
At random?
I can't remember his name.
Entirely.
Bronzebeard.
Apparently
Maybe
there's a
Bronzebeard?
But it
Muradin.
seems almost too
Muradin
ridiculous to say
Bronzebeard.
it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease.
True, he also kills Sylvanas, that's true. But he kills her when he's already been turned at that point.
That is what you were suggesting, isn't it?
A curse?
I was just thinking about the ones he killed when he was still a human.
Anything. I think it might be some
yeah.
kind of magical anomaly.
He does murder her for sure.
We're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have scholars set on that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sentenza.
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon.
Muradin was not an
reach Greyfell,
accident.
we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander's soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when
kill
we
them?
get there.
Do I have to kill people? Is this really like Warcraft 3? Do I have to go around the houses of whatever that city was called and burn all the villagers?
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves
how,
when we get into
how
the
many
contaminated
stats do I get if I pull out
Again,
Frostmourne?
we haven't
Cheery.
understood the Bloodburn's distribution pattern.
Do I get a spell
So
that I
there's a
can raise
chance it will
dead?
not affect
Do I
you
get some
anyway.
cool shit?
But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a
Stratholm.
concoction
Yep,
supposed to
that was his
protect
name.
against the infection.
Of the city.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will.
Oh, so we do get him?
What is it? Meet me at the gate of the keep when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, okay. Talk to Albertus de Reims, the Plague Doctor. No, I guess I'll take that. I found a readable. To see its contents, open the inventory. So you can actually read lore? Okay. Well, if you're on the VOD, feel free to pause it now. You can read this section. And then that section. I know right now you're not on the VOD chat. I'm saying if you want to actually see what this says,
Got it.
you know, check back in with the VOD.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry, Desasti, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I will not lose my paladin abilities to become a necromancer. You know that. Also, I have the knowledge
Now
that if
would
you
you
pull
look at that.
Frostmourne, you basically are no longer you. You just become a puppet to the Lich King or whatever. It won't pause? I keep pressing the pause button, it won't pause.
Yes.
Will do.
Where's this guy at? The hell's... Oh, there he is.
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine that can protect against the bloodburn.
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for about 7 hours.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal.
What?
Now, is there anything else? If not, I've got business to attend to.
No, that was all. Thank you.
What the heck? So, he said 2 sips? What's this? Oh, Mage's Note, Vision, a short deliberation of the qualities on the qualities required to be a great mage. This is a quest item? 2 sippy sips? I need to get my sippy cup.
Of course.
All right, and we need to drink the potion. Okay. So... Okay.
Orders?
Yes.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
But didn't they say to drink it only 2 hours before you get to the place?
Let's see.
Didn't we drink it a little early?
Now
They forced me to drink it before we even leave. Do not vanish without a fight, Mac. You gotta live on. They did. It wouldn't let me leave. On the minimap, there was this like giant red X or red like outline of the exit. So now we gotta go down here. All right, they will find the way.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Follow camera. I'm going to eat a potato chip, chat. Yeah, that's a good point, Sinistral. I thought we would have more things to do with the mage. You have now tried jalapeno ranch ruffle potato chippies. They have some heat, but my body doesn't imagine it's dying. How much heat can you resist?
Yes.
There you are. Ready?
I think?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
We'll never see this city again.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowland of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
It's a cool name for a disease or an epidemic.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Wait, what?
Quiet. We're here.
This is
What are
Leonon?
these?
Huh. Looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
So the man who wants to kill us is also in our party? Oh god. Okay. Okay. As long as you are using a shield, increase your block chance and piercing resistance. And then taunt all enemies in a small area around you. Give me the block for now.
Made up your mind?
And we still get Geralt too, which is cool. All right. Let's see. Self-target area of effect. Deal damage to all enemies around you. Now, how do we get these back, though?
What is it?
Orders?
Those, like, little character boxes. Just slit his throat first? Oh my god. No. Hold on, I gotta get all these over here. Actually, doesn't he have another ability? He has the, yeah, Heavy Strike. Let's get that on there.
Hmm?
And then he just has a Shield Bash. Okay. So let's put this... Oh god, how do I want to do this? There's so many abilities. That's fine.
Understood.
These wolves? Oh, spiders. We got some spitters. We'll do... Heavy Strike there?
Yes.
Oh wait, we killed him! Holy shit! That was a one shot.
What's next?
Onwards.
Understood.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
There we go. Get in there. Get in there. Do the AoE thingy? Oh, easy peasy.
Orders.
Whoa! Select one item. Oh my goodness, we get a blue item? Okay. So, Swift Saber, deal strike and pierce damage, increases attack speed. Alright, that's the only one that we can use. Oh wait, hammer. Guardian Flamberge. We would need strength 5 to use this. I wouldn't mind using a two-hander. Oh, I do like halberds. Halberds are pretty cool. If the target is big, increase attack damage by 100%. So it's anti-cav, which is pretty neat. But we would need Dex 4. You know what? Yeah, let me grab that. Mighty Halberd, I'll just have to level up our Dex when we get there, because I think I'm already at a Dex 3. I'm at a Dex 2. Okay. Shit. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. We need a couple levels then. Whoops. What's this?
Pray tell.
A hunter's cabin?
Alright.
Will do.
Tomorrow. I still got that Bard song stuck in my head.
Acknowledged.
Will take us away. Who are these? Goblins? Goblins. Can I kill these already? F3? There we go. Summon some zombos. Let's weaken these.
Of course.
Do the AoE. We're doing okay.
Charge!
Yes, zombies, yes. Good, my little zombies. Good. Do we get any sweet loots? No sweet loots? Man, zombies are so slow. I guess at the very least we do get experience, so that's nice. More zombos! Weekend. Shoot the ranged one. That AoE is kind of nice. Do we get to sell the chitin, or is there like a crafting system in this game?
Understood.
These more goblins? Or brigands? These look like brigands. Brigantes. Summon zombies? Let's kill the caster.
For the queen.
Nice. Shield bash that man. Thank you.
Take them down.
The zombies may be slow, but they do add a lot of hit point damage. Like hit point tanking, I guess. Alright, bow. We go to Bertrand. Better bow, buddy. Anything else here? Alright, that's it. I guess it really pays to explore these maps. Let's go. AoE. Attack faster. Weakened. Damn. We murder so fast. What's this? A great mace. A great mace that can freeze people. Interesting, okay. None of us can really use it right now. But maybe we can sell it. And what's this?
Onwards.
I feel like Jack Skellington. What's this? What's this?
Alright.
There's snow everywhere. Maces are not that great. Is this leading up to a joke, or have you played this game? Is there anybody waiting for us?
Alright.
Okay. Hot take, but Nightmare Before Christmas was pretty good. I actually don't like that movie. I think that's probably an actual hot take. I think most people like that movie. No, you just called it a great mace? Oh. Oh my god.
Got it.
Worst Christmas movie? Really? Oh, these are friendlies. Hello.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
Huh. All that time stationed in Great Keep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Damn that bloody war indeed. Who is this?
Now would you look at that?
Mother
A
Kalia.
respectable soldier, right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Hello,
Who
Ryan.
are you people?
It's
We
not.
didn't
I don't
expect to
like it.
find
I'm
someone
sorry.
that far
I
out
like
in
the
the wild.
music though. The
Who
music's
we
pretty good.
are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
Tramps?
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me. For better or worse.
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. Mistvale, it was called. We aren't all from there, though. Just me and that red-headed girl over there, Elaine. But yes, it got destroyed. I still feel like all this is just a bad dream sometimes. I spent my entire life there, and now it's gone. Burnt to the ground by Asamo Dahar's defilers. It's a tragedy. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road, and we just stuck together. It's easier to survive in numbers.
Makes sense.
I see. But why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know, Everlight perhaps? Greyfell?
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof over our heads. But what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants through their precious gates? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Leonon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now, it got taken by a bloody plague. If fate exists, it has a damn bad sense of humor.
Damn.
Well,
welcome back, Kitty.
Good luck to you people. We need to push on now.
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but
okay.
Something happened and we don't really know what to do. Could you spare a moment and help us?
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
Okay, side quests.
Do you think he's still in the area?
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night, and with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far. Thank you, soldiers.
Elven folk.
It's good to know that the Crown still cares about us.
She does.
Okay, find the thief. I have found them. There were these goblins over here. Oh, thank you, Ty. You know, I actually need to get more treats. I'm almost out. But thank you. I have never seen, and I know this is crazy, but I've never seen Muppets Treasure Island, Draenora. Even though I love Tim Curry. But Tim Curry. I've never actually seen it. And I should. But I never have. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know why I haven't. I don't know why. A shield bash this caster. I love these zombies. Beautiful. They were not the thief, by the way. No loot here? What is this? I have been robbed.
Let's go.
I need to increase the rotation speed. It's too slow. That's better.
As you command.
I know it's a good movie. People talk nothing but praise about the Muppet movie. The only Muppet movie I've ever seen,
right
away,
was the Christmas Carol one, and then one random one where I think the Muppets go to China.
Sure.
I don't remember why they go to China. Ah, the thief left a trail of provisions. I see. Wait.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Is this the thief?
Yes.
Must be. Yeah, with Michael Caine.
Are you Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by Mother Kalia from the refugee camp in the south. I'm searching for a certain Gilbert who stole rations and left them to starve in the wilderness.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know any Gilbert. Now, please.
Hi, Gilby. Who are those men? Do they have any news of Mary? She should be back from the marketplace by now.
Dad, not now.
Kill me.
Blazes. I knew this wouldn't end well.
Blazes.
I'm Gilbert, and I stole the provisions. Just didn't think they'd send a sellsword after me. Now, please.
I'm not a sellsword.
If you're here to kill us, just get it over with, will you? Me and my old man have suffered enough already.
Why did you do it? Steal the provisions?
So she didn't tell you. Figures. Well, then I will. Mother Kalia, the wise old woman, after the provisions ran low, she cut the rations.
We know that much already.
Also that her plan was to cut the rations for my father entirely? Because he was dying already and it would be mercy? I tried to tell her that it wasn't too late for him, but she wouldn't listen. So in the end, I had no choice. I took Dad, packed all the food I could carry and left. I honestly hope they all rot in the claws of Nor for turning their back on us.
Okay, your father mentioned a Mary?
Your father mentioned a Mary. Is it more than just the two of you?
What? Oh, no. Mary was the name of my mother. She died 2 years ago when our village was overrun. Dad has been...
Okay.
Well, seeing her for the past couple of days, and I just don't have the heart to remind him that she's dead.
Well, you know what? There's this pretty cool machine we can stick your dad in, and he can heal his trauma after he does a whole bunch of platforming sections in a world that he creates. It's great.
What's wrong with your father, anyway?
I'm no apothecary, so I couldn't tell you. He's been getting worse for the last few months, but it started getting really bad around 2 weeks ago. Could you believe that he was once the strongest man in the village? Now look at him. He doesn't even recognize me half of the time. I won't lie. It's hard for the two of us.
Okay. Okay. Keep the provisions. Just give me the rations and we're good. We'll split. I mean, he took everyone's provisions for just him and his dad. I can understand. But the greater good, though.
Just give me the rations and we're good. There's no point in killing you.
Well, and your death on him. But I guess there's nothing I can do.
Your death on
Here's
him?
The rations. Take them. Tell that bloody old wench she'll burn in the fires of Bogagor for this. Dad? We need to go now. I'll carry you, so just hang in there, will you? You need to.
Go. Yes. Yes, we will.
I mean...
I didn't think I'd ever say this, but good call, Tahar. Letting that fellow run off with the food would have meant leaving the refugee to starve in the wilderness.
If it was up to me, I would give them some of my rations. No, I didn't kill them, but they may starve. But I didn't kill them. Nature did. Blame nature.
As you command.
Blame the world. I don't know.
Good to see you back, soldier. Any luck with the provisions yet?
Actually, let's talk about Gilbert first.
Yeah, let's talk about
Gilbert. You left out something there, didn't you? The boy wasn't a simple thief. He was just protecting his dying father.
I had a feeling you were going to say this. I left that part out. But why shouldn't I? That boy was delusional. He kept on giving our best provisions to his old man, who was already 1 foot into the grave. I didn't even think he was still alive, so I didn't tell you.
I see your point. Still, he shouldn't have lied, especially not to a member of the Wolf Guard.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Here's the food. We made sure Gilbert won't bother you again.
Let me see. Blazes. Yes! That's almost all of it. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
I'm not gonna kick her in the shins.
Here. Take this. It's something I took from a dead mage we found on the roadside. I was going to sell it, but it's the least we can do for you.
Thank you. Best of luck to you and your people.
And to you.
Okay, hey, we got level ups.
That was the last distraction. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Understood.
Oh, yeah. What did they give me? I already had all of these things. Oh, here we go. I get to choose. Okay. So we get focus, we get health, or the shielding amulet. Get me more focus. I demand more mana. Uh-oh. No, you can only have one copy of a thing. They don't stack. No.
Orders?
Alright, I give it to you. Excuse me. I got the blood burn. Oh gosh, excuse me, chap, sorry. Ugh. Alright, the level ups, yes, okay. I need Dex if I want to get a halberd. This actually reminds me of playing like Dark Souls games. Whenever I find my first halberd in a Dark Souls game, I look at its stats, and then I'm like, okay, I need to raise these stats so I can use the halberd, because halberds are like my favorite weapon type. That's what I'm doing here. Auto attacks have a chance to apply. Oh, weakened for 5 seconds. 33% chance? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That seems really good to me. Halberd animations suck? They do. In Dark Souls, yes, they do. I hate it that they suck so much. Now you can put that ring on your useless halberd. You are the best at choosing rewards? Hey, we can still use the ring. So hush. Fire an arrow or bolt that jumps to further targets. So AoE. Apply a positive status effect upon killing the marked target. Apply empowered after killing an enemy. Let's grab this heal instead. And then he has an attribute point as well. We will give him... more focus. So he gets more spell stuff. Alright, Anselm, the man who hates me. Let's grab Taunt. And then more Constitution for you, please.
Orders.
What is this? Temporarily applies Hasten to yourself and grants you immunity against stunned. Hasten for 15 seconds and immune to stun. Sounds pretty good to me, man. Okay. So let's get that up on here. Let's get Warcry up in here. Okay. So we got me, Bertrand, Geralt, and then Man Who Hates Me. Alright. Halberds are your favorite weapon because it's basically just a pointy stick with an axe on it? Yeah. Any spin to win enthusiasts? Like gacha games?
What's next?
Gambling?
Huh?
Oh, you're talking about the weapon types. Master of Life and Death Knob. And then the Mage Wars. An artifact. Okay. I'm assuming I don't have the quest for it yet. But it is a quest item. Alright, let's get to the village. I can enjoy gacha, you know, the thrill of like, oh my god, what am I going to get? I just don't like when it's built into a core part of the game that is also there to take your money. Like gacha in video games that are not
elves,
pay to win, or like
Salangar.
Oh,
who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard, and we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Yeah, I hate using real money. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Elion, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I.
You look like a blade dancer. Is that what you are? Damn it. Alright. So, Orders. When it, like, gotcha in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I didn't mind. Because there wasn't some kind of pay mechanic behind it. It was just an in-game gotcha thing.
The Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn.
We're aware.
We are here to investigate.
Since when exactly? You've built quite an outpost.
Since a source informed us that there would be an outbreak, which was 3 weeks ago.
You knew there'd be an outbreak?
Yes.
I'm Ty. Ty out there trying to get... Were you trying to get... What's her name? The lady from the Xeno... What was those games? Xeno Saga? Were you trying to get Cosmos, Ty? Is that what you're trying to get? I never got her either when I played.
Well, investigating is also what we're here for. Maybe we could join forces.
I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid this won't be possible.
Why?
Because I know what you came here to do, and it's a mistake.
What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aelith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marshal Arendir, to whom we have sworn no loyalty. Or should I say, Lord Angar and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics who are really making the laws of your country now.
The purity has nothing to do with this. We are here to prevent the bloodburn from spreading.
Well, we will take care of that. Now leave, or I will make you.
Was that a threat?
It was.
It is, Draenor, it is.
You have 5 minutes to get back to where you came from. Then our archers will open fire. Leave.
Fall back!
Okay.
Stay alert.
Okay. So, the Lord Marshal, if what she said is to be believed, the Lord Marshal is actually getting orders from this purity cult.
Right away.
And the Queen doesn't know what's happening. Actually, isn't the Queen dead? Didn't she make a sacrifice for the war?
Mm-hmm.
So to end the war, didn't she die or something? Oh god, what is this?
Charge!
What are you? Bugs? The hell's going on here?
What is it?
For the crowd!
Oh, disgusting. War cry, please?
Right.
I will take this loot. End this bit? No. Huh? I think she's a good person, Ryak. I think the elf is actually on our side.
I'll take a look.
The Queen is in a coma. Ah. So she can't be giving orders.
Onwards.
I see. So the Lord Marshal is giving orders, like, in her name.
Right.
The Bloodburn has reached us. Heron... Oh, Guardians. Heron is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming until it burned the life out of him. Tiara saved me. I can't shake the image of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago Heron fell ill. He tried to hide it from me, as if I wouldn't notice the sweats and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested he see our village's healer. The bloodburn is worse than anyone described. It is not a sickness, it is a torture inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Heron was screeching by the end. Is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? Why do the Guardians punish us? We're farmers, pawns in a game played by greater power. Who are the Guardians? What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here, reliving his death over and over. It is a nightmare, like a garish puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him. His blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments where I swear I see him from the corner of my eye, standing there staring at me. If I turn to look, there is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. Their paranoia is warranted after all I've seen. Would the fire cleanse us? Perhaps it would not be so bad to join Heron. Perhaps that would make the nightmare stop. Stay safe, Diogia. The bloodburn is coming for us all. Thank you for the raid, Pure. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. We're trying out some Spellforce 3 here, which is an RTS RPG hybrid that came out initially about 7 years ago. And it's currently on sale. This is not an ad, but it just is. So if you enjoy what you see here, check it out on Steam. And I think it's like 80% off now is what Tomos was saying. Now, it's not an ad. No, I'm not sponsored by THQ Nordic, I think, is the one who publishes this. But yeah, the first thing I see... What's the first thing you think of when you see the word wide, chat? For me, it's that damn song, man. And I hate it. Tell Me Why. From... Was that NSYNC? I hate it. I hate that that's what I think about when I see just the word why by itself. Tell me why. Nitolf and Ellen, the god of the dwarves and elves, are guardians. Oh, okay, so they're gods. Oh, that was the Backstreet Boys? Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, that was NSYNC, my bad. Tell me why. Oh, are you a person we're gonna get?
Our troops caught up. Good.
General Noria, you... What's
Gerald.
the matter? Is something wrong?
Look up ahead and you'll see.
They're not the same thing!
We have unwanted company. Where's the rest of you?
At the crossroads, sir. Waiting for your word.
Good. Then send them in. The elves won't let us into the village, so we'll force them to. If we do it right, they won't stand a chance. Anselm, you'll help me develop a strategy. Corporal Tahar, you will oversee the setting up of the outpost. What's your name?
Seamark, sir. Gerald Seamark.
And you grew up here, right?
That is correct, sir.
Good. Then you know the area. Now, let's get started. If these damned more here want blood, they shall have it.
You're Corporal Tahar, I assume?
Yeah.
We immediately go to killing, huh?
We should probably stock up on provisions first. I suggest we send out some men to hunt and do some wood cutting.
Got it.
And don't forget to get a stone cutter going, too.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is Geralt. Well, the voice actor. There is a tactic to meet every challenge. Humans are the most versatile of the races. They can be played with either an offensive or defensive focus. Their buildings costs are balanced, and they can build markets to trade resources. The barracks can be upgraded to get access to a broad variety of units. Humans offer a large roster of unit upgrades, each of which allows them to improve a certain aspect of a unit. For example, if your enemy employs a lot of ranged units, upgrade your arbalist range to gain the upper hand. Humans increase their population by building the billets. The billets. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back, Chad. I need more water. Tell me why. Be right back. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I just remember too, if you like to hear more of Geralt's voice actor, he's actually in a D&D show, which is... name escapes me at the moment. Hold on. Let me see. He's in Tales of Iron 1 and 2. Is he really? Doug Cockle. Let's see. Doug Cockle. Natural Six. It's a D&D show, kind of like Critical Role, where a bunch of I think most of them are actors. I've never watched it myself, so I can't say if it's good or not. But Natural Six has been around, I think, for almost a year now. I think. So if you want to watch a live action roleplay thing with the Geralt voice actor, as well as a guy who did the main character in Final Fantasy 16? That's the most recent one, right? He's in that, I know.